One of the things that I find people are a bit apprehensive of is painting tracks. So there's an easy way to get yourself into it. These are the paint pens from Woodland Scenics. G'day everyone. Recently we decided to rebuild the test track here at Hearns, spruce it up, make it a bit more modern, a bit newer. Anyway, part of the plan with this is to give it a bit of pizzazz, make it a bit more exciting. So in this little series, we're going to take a look at improving the track, doing a bit of ballasting, maybe doing some static grass and things like that. And I guess kind of taking you through the basics on how to make your track look a bit better than it is. One of the things that I find people are a bit apprehensive of is painting tracks. So there's an easy way to get yourself into it. These are the paint pens from Woodland Scenics. Now they come in 3 different colors. I've got 2 of them here, and we're going to open up one and paint some rails, because some people, bit daunted by the prospect of painting their track, but I think it's absolutely worth it. Whether you've got code 100 down to any of the finer code stuff, always paint your rails because it looks a lot better, and of course you've got to do it before you ballast it. Anyway, let's crack one of these open and paint some rails. So today we're going to paint it with the rusty rail color. Now these pens do need to be primed, as they haven't been yet, and they do come with a spare tip in the box because it's pretty easy to wear the tips out. Now personally, I actually use these not just for painting. Well, I don't actually paint my tyres with them. I paint my tyres and my rails with an airbrush, but I realize that is not for everyone. I actually use these to paint the wheels on my rolling stock, so they take off that black metal look, or in some cases not even black metal, and give them that rusty center of the wheel, which is closer to prototype. Anyway, we'll prime one of these out and I'll show you how they work. So to prime the pen out, you've just got to keep working it back and forth, and eventually the paint will run into the end of the tip. So it takes a couple of minutes. So you can kind of see the paint has started to come down into the tip. That's only taken about 30 seconds to a minute. We'll wait till the tip is all covered in brown. That's what we want. All right. Seems good enough. So on this piece of test track, we've got code 100 double O scale track, which is also HO 16.5mm. We've got TT 12mm. We've got 9mm track, which is N, and this happens to be a 009 scale piece of track just because it's all I had sitting around. So as you can see, different heights, but all you have to do, get the tip, just the tip, just gently get in there. So we'll probably do it over 2 coats, just so it's nice and evenly coated. Oh, my head's in the way. So you don't need to apply too much pressure. It'll just run into the cracks once this pen has now started flowing pretty evenly. Run through. So make sure you get the sides of the rail heads as well, because even if you get it on the top, you're going to go back over it with your track cleaner anyway. So your top of your rail's nice and clean for electrical contact. So there we go, first pass on a piece of the 16.5mm. You can already see it makes a bit of a difference there. And yeah, we'll go through, we'll get the rest of them done, just to show you that it'll go onto pretty much any size of track. So there you go. All the rail all covered there. So what I'm going to do is let it dry, and then go back over it. So it's got in a way, a primed coat, and then we can double down on it so it's a bit more consistent. Just because the first coat's a bit light, I prefer it to be a bit heavier. But as you can see, no mess, no overspray, nice and clean. You're not going to get a heap of fumes around if you don't want to go down the airbrushing or rattle can path. I mean, yeah, you can use it. You can use it to paint the wheels on your trains, on your rolling stock. Probably wouldn't recommend it on the locomotive so much, but as long as it's on the inside of the wheel, it's probably all right. Yeah, it does come in other colours, so you don't have to keep it all the same, because in the real world, the railways, everything is not consistent in terms of colour. But yeah, a nice, easy way to apply, yeah, a bit of detail, bit of detailing work to your track. I'm gonna keep going here, get it all covered. So there we go, one side all covered, or at least your visual side there. So yeah, definitely makes it look much neater, much nicer, much good start to yeah, getting a bit more detail onto your track instead of leaving it all in the unpainted metal. So there we go, that is the track painter from Woodland Scenics. These are available now, or usually always, at Hearns Hobbies here in the Melbourne CBD. So if you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out to us via social media, email, just call the store. Anyway, next time we come back, we will do some ballasting on the track, and we'll go from there. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Hooroo!